What is up, and it's going on, guys? Simpzy here, and today for you have another episode of Let's Play Westeros Total War House Stannis Baratheon. Now, first things first, as you can kind of tell, I've got a really sore throat and a bit of a cold, so I probably shouldn't be recording, but I really do feel like playing some Westeros Total War. Feel like doing some Let's Plays today. So, if you hear any disgusting sniff, snorts, or buffs, or whatever, I honestly do apologise. Okay, so first things first, we've got a lot of troops just scattered out. I've got them all heading to Moat Cailin. We currently have Axel Florent and a couple of the other wildling generals. We're preparing to go south. I think, well, we're besieging the Boltons at the Reels. Darren Bolton. They still have this settlement here. But once we start moving down south, we're going to need some allies, and the closest allies we have are the Arryns. We are very poor relationships with them, but we do have a marriage alliance, so maybe once we move down, I'm going to take the twins for myself, and then I might give them Sea Guard, because yeah, I think I might give them like, I'm just trying to think. I could give them the twins, but then we can't get back. I kind of prefer to have the twins. I might give them Grey Water. No, but then that gives them a buffer to go north, doesn't it? Just in case they betray us again. So, actually gonna move my general this way because I've got him moving across the world building watchtower. So now we can pretty much see the north. It's pretty well lit up. Actually, I'm gonna move Devon out of the Dreadfort. Got a watchtower there. There we go, perfect. We can see heaps to the north except for there, but I don't think we really do need that. I've got Rickon back at Winterfell till his son comes of age. Says the family tree, looking like my voice just nearly went there. He has 2 daughters, 2 sons. Rickon has 2 daughters, 2 sons, 2 daughters, and Stannis has 2 daughters, 2 sons. That's interesting. Donald Baratheon. Lionel's got a couple of turns until he becomes of age, and I think it's Edric's and Sansa's daughter comes of age next. Okay, we are besieging the Boltons at the Real, so we're gonna play that. There's not much left in it. I'll be besieging them for a while, just while I move around, just managing. So those 2 forts there were once under Bolton control. They didn't even have like many troops in. I just took them and I just left them because there's no strategical position to have a fort in there, and it'll just be a waste of money having troops there. So I think once, yeah, this must be the second last fortress that the Boltons have left. So obviously the Lannisters, the Tyrells, and House Tommen and House Arryn and the Freys are still in the game. It's a pretty small settlement actually. Oh, that wasn't good. So I probably won't use the towers. I might just lose too many casualties if I do. So I'll just pop them there for the time being and just drop them. Put these guys there. Put the other ram there and just drop it. We do have some archers, which I will. Did I just drop them? Yeah. Where are my archers? Put them on a loose formation. Yeah. Why the hell can't I deploy them there? No, there we go. Maybe they could get some shots off. Or not, just pick up the ram. Okay, everyone else that isn't, we'll move. We've got a couple of dismounted knights that are still aren't in use, so I'll put them there. And everyone else will pop just behind them. Good, holy crap, that's awesome. Cavalry, and we'll put Then on the right hand of Stannis. Okay, I think that's pretty much everyone on my flank. I don't know if Edric actually... Yeah, Edric should have some siege equipment. I don't know why he wouldn't. What are on the walls here? Just some archers. I think obviously the faction leader of House Bolton actually isn't a Bolton. I think it's just a randomly generated one because we've killed Ramsay and that. Because they can't possibly have that many kids. I don't know why it does that then. It just randomly creates another Bolton until we take the north. Yes. The thing is, yes. The easiest position to invade at the moment is the Riverlands. Moving down through the neck and into the Riverlands. But the only problem is with the Riverlands, they're really hard to defend. Sorry about that, guys. I actually got interrupted by both my parents at 2 different times in like 10 minutes, which was kind of fucking annoying, but whatever. Okay, I can actually remember the topic I was talking about before I left. We were talking about invading the Riverlands. Now, the Riverlands are easy to invade, but hard to hold, except for couple of the key settlements, such as River Run, and Harrenhal. Now, I do know for a fact Harrenhal is... Oh, hang on. Keep battering down the gate. Harrenhal was under the control of the Vale. The Vale of Arryn. I don't know why my RAM has gone stupid. The Vale of Arryn. The Vale of Arryn's. The Vale! It's controlled by the Vale. And, come on, we're about to open the gates. Come on, run across. We'll send in the dismounted knights. Building captured gateway. Drop the ram. Okay, building lost gateway. What? God damn it. But do we have the gateway or not? Yeah, we do. Okay, that was kind of confusing. We'll move our dismounted knights in. Yes, as I was saying, the Riverlands, yeah, the only apart from the 2 key settlements, of course. Putting lost. Do we have the gateway or what? No, it's open now anyway. Yeah, so, the closest ally I have is obviously, the Arryns. So maybe I have to... Well, there's the twins. I need to take the twins. I don't want to give them to the Arryns. I need to take them to the twins. There's still Seaguard, which we can take. We can give them to the Arryns, and I think... Because there's a settlement between Seaguard. I don't know. Maybe we're going to have to... maybe even flank around and take the Westerlands from the Lannisters. And maybe give some of that to the Vale. Because the only way we're going to get an alliance with them is if we give them some settlements. Has Edric breached the walls on this flank? No, he hasn't. So yeah, that's the way we're going to do it. We're going to align ourselves with the Vale, then it's more favourable on our side. We've got, so there's Tyrell, Tommen, Lannister, Frey and Arryn. So there's 6 factions, 7 factions including me. The Tyrells are going to be the main threat, but if we can pull the Arryn into the fold, take the Riverlands, divide it up with them, then maybe we can move on the Crown lands more comfortably. And then once we've killed Tommen, we could get in a ceasefire with the Lannisters, maybe. That's the plan, that is. Maybe well, last time we married Sansa Stark to they betrayed us because House Tommen actually declared war on me. So kind of shit, but what do you expect? They were closer to me. They were closer to Tommen than anything. Well, yes, if they broke their alliance with Tommen, they would have had to deal with them, unlike me. So. Kind of regret destroying House Manderley now, but, well, they attacked us, so it's not really our fault. Wow, he's pouring cavalry on that flank. Here comes Edric himself. It's kind of cool. So there's a lot of cavalry there. I think I might take 2 armoured sergeants and move them up. To crack some of the militia. Let's have a quick sip here. I don't actually know if was the heir or the faction leader in here. There was someone. We're gonna kill someone. It doesn't really matter because they still have that other settlement. Are we pushing in there now? 10 to 48. God. Push. Now Edric's pouring his spearmen up on the cavalry. I'm kind of happy that in this Winter Summer they actually put Edric Storm in here, because I kind of like Edric Storm. Obviously, I'm not really a fan of the HBO swap they did. They totally got rid of Edric Storm's questline, because I actually quite liked Edric Storm in the books. Not that, even though he wasn't like a POV character or anything, or a main character, I just would like to hear more of his story, and I was fascinated, I guess. And I don't really like what they did with Gendry. They swapped Gendry out, because I kind of liked how Gendry got knighted by the Brotherhood of Banners and stayed there being a smith. And funnily enough, I think what book is it? It must be Feast for Crows, when Brienne gets sent on a quest to find the 2 Stark girls, or in particular Sansa Stark once she flees with Batyr Baelish. Oh, there goes the Bolton Lord. So we've pretty much given the North back to the Starks. There we go. Lord of the... Yeah, so he must have been the faction leader because he's Lord of the Dreadfort. And we're pretty much pouring over this way. I think I'm going to have to throw in some more troops. So... pour them in. The King Who Bore the Sword. I've been playing a little bit of Black Fray Rebellion, testing that out. That's kind of fun. That's really interesting to see. I kind of like that. It's kind of very similar to this campaign. We're against the world. But funnily enough, if you guys haven't played the Black Fray Rebellion, if any army rebels, instead of going just to the stock standard grey rebellious tab, it actually goes into House Black Fray, which is a kind of nice add to it, seeing that most of you, I think you have like Ironwood, and then you have an army at Old Town. You've got it all scattered across the map. You're not just, you have your main force at Harrenhal with Daemon Blackfire, sorry. I keep on saying Blackfray. I know it's Blackfire, but... forgive me. Lucky I haven't done an LP on that, because people would absolutely massacre me for that. It's spelt Blackfray, but pronounced Blackfire, and it kind of sounds better, Blackfire. The Blackfire Rebellion. Come on, let's kill the last of these bloody Boltons. It's going to be interesting to see how Shireen and Shireen and Rickon's children are. Hope they're not fucked up. And also it'd be interesting to see if you know how Stannis had, I think he had another daughter and a son from what I can remember. It'd be interesting to see if they're bastards. They're bastards of Melisandre, or because I don't think he has a very good, obviously in the books doesn't have a very good relationship with his wife, seeing she always gives him stillborns and puts him in a jar, which I found was really weird in the HBO series that they did that. It didn't happen in the books. And funnily enough, they said, poor Edric, she said. So there's Edric, once the proud lord of Storm's End, bastard of Robert Baratheon and someone Florent. You're in a jar. So he was kinda in Game of Thrones. He just wasn't a character. He was just a baby in a jar. Kinda weird, but whatevs. We're gonna end the battle. We lost 600 men to their 1,000. That doesn't surprise me. Hey guys, just before I leave you today, I would like to go and please follow me on Twitter. It's the best way to interact with me. If you've got any questions at all, message me on Twitter and I reply to absolutely everything. On there you'll be able to see Let's Plays coming up, when I've posted a video, and all that good stuff. So also, if you'd like to subscribe to get all the recent and up-to-date content on my channel. So, bye guys.